Well, hello and how are you? Hey folks, this is Shenandoah Briscoe coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yes, sir. First state capital of Missouri, 1821 to 1826. That's right. You know, this here's blog number 190. Whew. Couldn't believe it. Boy, we're getting there. 10 more and we'll have the big one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We sure will. Well, hey, I wanted to say happy birthday to Chloe and Thea. Crow. Well, we'll get the other name when I can pronounce it, and once they're married, we'll go that route. There you go. Yeah. All right. So, Drake and Sharon have congratulations. There are now twins in the on my roommate's family. So another set of twins. But these are great grandchildren twins, so there you go. Anywho, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chloe and Thea. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Yes, sir, they're healthy and pink and, babies. They're, you touch them and you squeeze them and you throw them on the floor and bounce them off the ceiling and, they're babies. You know what to do with babies, right? Don't be too careful with a baby. Babies bounce, for one thing. And the other thing is, when you want a baby to burp, you gotta beat that baby. You can't just tap, tap, tap with 2 fingers on their back. You'll be tapping all month just to get one burp out of a baby. You gotta beat that baby. People are always so afraid to hit their baby in the back to make them burp. No, it's a good 4 ounce, 5 ounce, 2 to 3 pound pat on that baby's back will get them burps out a lot faster, a lot less stress on the baby, a lot less pain, because they're stressed when all that their gas is built up in them. So you want to get it out as soon as you can, and the harder you pat, the faster it goes. That's my tip for you. Oh, and Drake, I've got a tip for you, and I'll explain it to you at a different date. It's called changing hat. It's where you take that diaper and you put it up on top of your head. That way, once you get the, make sure the tape edges are towards the front. And then that way, as soon as you get done with the baby and all cleaned up, you grab them by the 2 feet and you lift them up with your whatever handed you are. If you're right-handed, you lift their feet up left-handed. If you're left-handed, you lift their feet up right-handed. Then you reach up on top of your head and you grab that diaper off the top of your head and you stick it right on under their butt. It's called the changing hat. I invented it, and it works great. Works just fine. Anyway, I'll just pass that on to the next generation of parents. The changing hat. Stick her on top of your head when you get ready to slip the new one under. Well, there it is, right there, already unfolded under. Now, of course, these are preemie babies because they were twins, so chances are diaper ain't gonna fit on top of your head right now. Alrighty, hey, that being said, I got down there to the hospital, and Lou, that was the first person we ran into. Anyway, Lou was so helpful. She guided us down the hall, gave us directions down the hall to where we was looking for. So, St. Mary's Hospital over there in Clayton. Yeah, that's what it is, Clayton. So, anyway, that being said, I wasn't going to say anything until stuff was posted on Facebook. And, well, it's on Facebook now, so there you go. I'm going to Now, if you want to see the pictures and stuff, I guess I have to go over to my Facebook. I'll go and download them over onto my Facebook page. Hello and how are you? That's YA, So, hello and how are you on Facebook. And then you can take a look at them twins that I'm talking about. Alrighty? Well, alrighty then. That being said, I done my singing already. I'm thirsty, so I'm going to get a drink. But I'm not going to get a drink over here. I'm going to get a drink from down here on account. This here water been here a while. No ice in that water. That means it's better for me right now. I'll drink my ice water once I get outside and in the iced area. But as for now, no. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I'm a little chilly, and I can't wait to get outside in the heat of the hot day. The hot of the heat day in the sunny summertime. Oh, the good old summertime. Yes, good old summertime. Don't know the words of that song. I was just gonna make them rhyme. Alright. Whatever. You can see my tan. You can see how dark it is on the back of my hand and how white it is on the side of my hand. It's not only shadow, it's part tan. Well, it's shadow too. Well, shadow too. Shadow? I used to know a dog named Shadow or a horse or something. I don't remember. It was in a movie. It was in a movie. Anyway, let's see. Should I sing today? You know I always do. You know what I ought to do? I ought to make mention of a place called the Hampton Inn. Because if you're finding yourself weary on the road and you gotta stop somewhere to take a little nap, well, you just pull on into the Hampton Inn. They got a comfortable bed for you to rest your weary head. Lots of pillows to pile up, and boy, I tell you, when you wake up in the morning and you go in down there for your continental breakfast, don't be surprised when I tell you that it ain't no continental breakfast. I mean, you're going to be so surprised when you get down there because there's going to be waffles and pancakes and fruits and vegetables and biscuits and gravy and sausage and bacon and boy, I tell you, they put on a fixin'. Boy, I just made myself hungry. Remembering the week I spent down there, well, 3 days, but 3 or 4 days, 4 days. 4 days at the Hampton Inn in South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, that is. State capital of Columbia. I have no idea what the date is on it, so I just know Missouri because that's my home. Alright, anyway, hey, yeah, they got a handicapped accessible room down there, and I stayed in that, and boy, I mean, it's completely handicapped accessible. You go into that bathroom, and it's, FYI, when you go into the bathroom and you're getting your shower, whoever's giving you your shower, throw one of them towels on the floor, because, well, it is all tile, and it's a little easier to keep from slipping if you're standing, if you're barefoot and you're trying to give a shower. So either that or wear some water shoes. There you go. Speaking of water shoes and the Hampton Inn, they have a motorized lift to put you right on into the pool too. So if you use water shoes, which I don't, Actually, I used to have to put them on, though, whenever I went to the... Oh, I did use them. I did use water shoes because when I was in aqua therapy at Show Me Aquatics, which was out at the YMCA, they had me up and walking in the water. So there you go. At least I was moving around in water, moving my legs one step in front of the other. Soon you'll be moving across the pool. Just put one foot in front of the other, and then you'll be one walking fool. Oh. Anyway, that's my line. I can use it because, well, hey, I was the quad in question. Anyway, hey, that was great. I remembered it well. But let's see but yeah, back to the Hampton Inn, boy. It's handicapped accessible, and don't you let them beat it. And if you go online, you might want to make sure that you call your actual inn that you'll be staying at and find out for sure, because online their handicapped accessible description was nowhere close to the description of my room that I got. So anyway, hey, we're going to jump off of that subject and we'll jump on to something else. When I was in South Carolina, there was a place across the street called the Lizard's Thicket. It was a restaurant, and the Lizard's Thicket, boy, I tell you, they got some good munchies. Yes, sir, you go over there and you can hog trough it. I'm telling you. You can clean up, you can get you some sop and gravy and biscuits and fried chicken and catfish, and boy, they got all the down-home meals. That's right, they sure do. Chicken fried steak and okra and boy, I make myself hungry. I gotta quit naming off foods and stuff. All these people with these good restaurants and good hotels and stuff like that, boy, making me hungry. Got a friend named Craig. If you know who you are, I'm sure you do. Earplug Craig. Sorry about that. Anyway, they're supposed to be back out in this hometown area. They live in North Carolina now, but his hometown was Mount Vernon, Illinois. But anyway, they're coming back this way to pick up some stuff to take back to their North Carolina. And so, therefore, they're supposed to be stopping in over this way. I hope that they do drop in. Speaking of the Dewdrop Inn, you ever been to the Dewdrop Inn? Well, I know this one feller that went to the Dewdrop Inn. He was worrying about his car tire. It had gotten flat, and well, that's what he done. He stopped at the Dewdrop Inn. Want to hear the story? Well, I'll tell you the story. Well, it was all about this guy taking a road trip. You see, he was taking a trip on out to L.A., and he'd been tooling along in his Chevrolet. He was toking on a number, and he was like digging on his radio. And then just as he crossed the Mississippi line, he heard that highway starting to whine. And, well, he knew his left rear tire was about to blow. Well, he knew his spare was flat, and he got uptight because, well, there wasn't a filling station in sight. And so he just started limping on down on the road. Go to sleep. He just started limping down the shoulder on his rim. Well, then he went as far as he could, and when he stopped his car, he was right in front of this little bar, and, well, it was kind of a redneck place, and it was called the Dewdrop Inn. And that's why prompted me to tell you this story. Anyway, Well, he stuffed his hair up under his hat, and, well, he told the bartender that he had a flat, and he asked if he would be kind enough to give him change for a one. Well, there's one thing he was sure proud to see, and there wasn't nobody in there except for the bartender and him. And so, well, the bartender, he just looked disgusted and pointed towards the telephone. Well, he called up that station down the road a ways, and, well, the guy said he wasn't very busy today, so he said he could have somebody down there in like, 10 minutes or so. Well, he said, now, you just stay right where you're at. And he didn't even bother to tell the darn fool he had no place else to go. And, well, he just ordered up a beer and sat down at the bar. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's a Shenandoah Briscoe saying, hello and how are you? Hey, God loves you and so do I. So be blessed and have a great day. Alright, in Jesus' name. Hey, you know what? I'll be here tomorrow, and I hope you are too. Have a blessed day.